So hi family, it's Persephone, and I am on the floor again. My back is starting to feel better, but I have to say it was a rough day, and I have to be careful how I walk and how I move, and it's just been crazy. But I'm starting to feel well, and I had the nauseousness pretty much all day today again. But when I got home and took a shower and washed the whole week away, and I know I have a couple days to myself now, starting to feel a little bit better. But again, I like sitting on the floor. It just feels more like family time, family talk time, and yeah, it's just fun to just kind of hang out and be myself and not be quite so formal. You know, as time goes along and we get to know each other better, and we kind of start to let our guards down and be even more real with each other. So I'm enjoying this, just sitting and hanging out with you guys. And along those lines, I wanted to mention on my way home, in addition to listening to everybody else's videos, I was listening to Credo Mutwa. Did I say that right? Mutwa. He is a Zulu shaman and an African elder, and he's got, okay, this is what I was going to say. I invite you all to just come together in a heart space tonight, or whenever you end up watching this or listening to this. It's a radio interview that Credo Mutwa, and I'll post it in my sidebar, did with David Icke, and it was on one of the spiritual talk show things, or radio shows. And I have to close my window. Somebody's smoking again in my courtyard. I live in a very old building, and it's beautiful, but as you can hear, the windows are quite old too. They're on the old pulley system, so we wake each other up all the time if we have to use our windows, if we have to open them. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yes, so just wanted to invite everyone to have a family night and imagine us all in a big room, and this is what I pictured when I was listening to this, and pull up a big pillow and grab a spot on the floor and grab a huge bottle of water and some organic strawberries and grapes and whatever you like for snacks, and just relax and hang out and listen in your mind to picture all this, and then listen to Credo Mutwa's interview with David Icke on this show, because he has thousands of years of his family, his ancestors, the wisdom that they've gained and has been passed down to him, and you can hear it when he speaks. It's powerful, and it helped me connect, and I think it will help all of you connect as well. So yeah, just whenever you see this video and get a chance to, if you do watch Credo Mutwa's, just envision it as a family time. And since we can't all physically be together, since there is no time, when we all picture this, we will be together, and just hang out and listen to the wisdom of the ages as he speaks. And he's got a lot of big things to cover, and that he says in this interview. So just encourage you all to listen to him if you get a chance. Today was a pretty rough day, and I haven't worn this to work, maybe to this job ever, because I told you guys about it a while ago. I I put these two things together. This is something that a woman in Arizona handmade. It is quartz crystal, and amethyst is that, you can't really see the color of it, but it's purple. The sphere in the center, and it looks like a dream catcher. It's just beautiful. And I read that if you wear the quartz crystal like this, where it's pointing down, it really helps to get rid of negative energies and ground your emotions when you're feeling kind of erratic, as things have been lately. And this, I'll have to find the inscription and read it later, but it's a protection amulet, and it basically says something about, oh, I'm going to butcher this, their shields will fail and their spears will, some of these swords or spears will pierce, they'll enter their own hearts. So it's pretty powerful, and I just wanted to share those things with you. That's something I've had for a good part of a decade, and my cat likes to play with the strings. I sure do. She's hiding tonight. So if any of you have or haven't seen Jessie OPF's video, she, God, I love you, Jessie. She's taking a little break from YouTube. Her stepbrother just passed, and she is kind of having what I had with all of this heavy energy, which is like a mini crisis of faith, and just, and I hate to use that because it's got religious connotations, and that's not where I'm going with this at all, but just needing to really figure things out, because as I said, when we get started on this, when we're all woken up, it's like floodgates open, and all this information comes flooding into your brain, and all these things start happening in your life, and you become a different person in the way that you see things, your life changes, and so yeah, I needed to figure things out for myself, and I know a lot of you do too. That's what Jessie's doing right now. So her email, if anyone wants to send her condolences, love, healing, I really encourage us all to do that. She's at jo.dreamwarrior@gmail.com, and it's in her video she posted last night or today. I think it was last night. And then she's got an online journal that she's keeping as she goes along, and she's our dream oracle. If anyone has dreams that they're having and they want interpreted, she's our resident go-to person for that. If you don't feel like you're in touch with your higher self, or you just want a second opinion or whatever, she's good at this. She is at thedreamwarrior.weebly.com. That is thedreamwarrior.weebly.com. So check her out. I'll post all of this in my sidebar as well. She sent me a message a minute ago and said that she needs me to tell the team something, as she gives us orders to make sure we're writing down our dreams. She says, I suggest the team reads The Knight in Rusty Armor by Robert Fisher. She said this book is exactly what I needed in this down phase, so I believe it might help the team. I read it years ago, but last night made all the sense in the world, and if I liked it before, I love it now. Something kept telling me to read it again, so I gave in. It was amazing, like I said, just what I needed. It's a small book, so it can be read in less than 2 hours, but it says so much. And if anyone has read it before, you must read it again, because now it'll make so much more sense. She said with everything going on, it made her happy. So she said that's how much it resonated with her. And yeah, so that's her message to all of us as she's taking her time to herself, and just be sure and send her lots of love and support. I have so many shout outs. First one I wanted to say was Tony, thank you. You said it best when you said this week kicked my ass. It kicked mine too, and yeah, kicked me in the back, kicked me in the head, kicked me all around. So I will continue shout outs tomorrow, and I have a lot of them. So I love you guys. In the meantime, have a great night, day, wherever you are. I love you, and namaste.